Hey, good evening. It's May 17th. Really good to be back with you. Just had a long break from just a couple of videos over Friday and Saturday, and then wasn't able to get to it this morning, but Lord willing, we'll be back in the groove from here on for a while. Getting back with you tonight, I want to talk about words and relationships and how they are so tightly woven together. Proverbs 15, again, familiar passage, says this: a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And then verse 2 in chapter 15 says, the tongue of the wise commends or adorns knowledge, makes it attractive and pretty, but the mouths of fools pour out folly or gush out folly. So we see the Hebrew here using parallel lines to make the point. The first lines of verses 1 and 2 fit together. A gentle answer turns away wrath. The tongue of the wise commends or adorns knowledge. So this gentle answer actually pushes away wrath, actually makes things work in terms of harmony and peace, joy. But a harsh word stirs up anger. So if we have issues of problems and ongoing relational problems, your harsh, sharp word, thinking you're going to set the other person straight, doesn't do anything except stir up more anger. So the corresponding line here is, a person who goes his own way doesn't create things well, so the mouth of a fool pours out folly. The fool says whatever he wants to say, doesn't give careful thought to his words, isn't trying to be gentle, but just wants to get it out there. So these first two verses set the scale for what we're going to talk about tonight. A gentle answer turns away wrath. A harsh word stirs it up. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, makes wisdom beautiful. But the mouths of the fool just pour out folly and mess and concern. Now, here's a practical application to what these means in life. Later on in chapter 15, we see these words about people who have trouble. So verse 15 says this: all the days of the afflicted are evil. One translation says all the days of the despondent are hard. Where's that coming from? It's coming from the words that have been sown in anger and pride. But the cheerful heart has a continual feast. Wow. See, this flows from that gentle answer that doesn't go in the way of getting on somebody's case, but builds them up. Doesn't respond in a nasty way, but it soars in a beautiful way and reaches a rich harvest of peace and joy. But the mouth of a fool pours out folly and keeps this anger and upset going. Well, we know that if we have anger and upset all the time, if we're stirring the pot all the time, that's going to result in affliction. And it's going to add to issues. If one of your children is struggling, if they're not doing well, and all you can do is remind them of how well they're not doing, and you see them kind of slide further along into discouragement. What these words are telling us is, be gentle, encourage them, make knowledge attractive, build them up. So instead of being afflicted and overwhelmed and burdened, their heart is cheerful, and it's a continual feast of joy and happiness because they know they've been appreciated. See, God calls us to appreciate those whom are close to us, to rejoice with them, just to be thankful that they're there, not evaluate them on their performance, but simply that God has placed them in your life so you can show the love of Christ to them. That's what makes the heart have that continual feast. So you see, your words matter. Your words matter a great deal. Use gentle, pleasant words to build up so that the heart of those close to you will be continually feasting on the love of God shown to them through you. And that's the thought for this night. So good to be with you again. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Lord bless you. Focus on building a gentle heart, gentle words, so that there's a continual feast in the heart of those you love. You have a great evening. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.